The Infiltrator in Planetside 2 is a stealthy reconnaissance unit for your faction of choice. Whether you do it as a sniper or as a close-range operator, your overall goal remains the same. Disrupt the enemy where you can, hack vital terminals and turrets that may otherwise harm your empire, provide information to your team with your motion detector devices. The Infiltrator is squishier than the other base infantry classes in the game, boasting a default 400 shields and a 500 health pool compared to the other classes' 500 and 500 respectively. This can however be offset by one of the 3 abilities available to the Infiltrator. The Armor Cloak, for example, allows you to get those 100 extra shields back, and now you'll be at a default 500 shields, 500 health, like the other infantry classes of the game. As mentioned earlier, you can provide your team with invaluable information that the other classes can't normally provide aside from the typical spotting key. You have your Recon Detection device, which is your default device, which scans for enemies at a distance, but the dart only lasts for 20 seconds not upgraded, and can go up to 45 seconds fully upgraded. The motion sensor requires you to place them by hand, and they last up to 2 minutes unupgraded to a full 4 minutes fully upgraded. They both scan enemies at the same range, so it really depends on the fight, which of the two is the better pick. Speaking of playstyles, there's 2 very common playstyles you'll see by Infiltrators. The first role is your typical sniper role. You'll be spotting and picking up targets from long range, cloaking in between shots to mitigate the chances of a return shot. Infiltrators can also be close-range assassins, utilizing either the Stalker Cloak, which allows you to stealth infinitely as long as you aren't moving, but you'd lose your primary weapon, or you can run to a flank with either the Armor Cloak or the Default Cloak, and gun down enemies with an SMG, or whatever other weapons you feel like, but typically SMGs would be your more viable choice at close range. Getting in close range also allows you to make great use of the Infiltrator's exclusive grenade, the EMP grenade. The EMP grenade disables and destroys all electrical devices in the area, and that includes the shields of both allies and teammates alike. Of course, there are other ways to play this class, but this is just a very quick generic rundown. Finally, your ability to hack terminals and turrets can potentially change a fight, or at least distract a few enemies from the points themselves, depending on the fight itself obviously. Hacking a vehicle terminal stops the enemy from pulling vehicles on top of you, but also allows you to pull an extra Sunder from inside their base, or pull a Lightning, or any vehicle you feel like might help change the battle. This video really only covers the bare essentials of the Infiltrator class, and you can find more advanced tips and tricks from the other great community members in this game. I'll see you all Planetside.